into a seated position if you're not already. And we're going to go through our breath work first. So just get yourself in a comfy position, whatever is suitable. And then just take a deep breath in. Actually, hands on your knees. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Hunch your shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale and relax. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Shoulders to ears. Exhale, release the tension around the head, neck, and shoulders. Last one. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, lower. Okay, so taking that right hand, this time we're going to focus on the left nostril, breathing in and out for 2 minutes, okay? So let's take our right thumb over our right nostril, exhale completely through the left nostril. Inhale through the left, exhale through the left. So we're tapping into our parasympathetic nervous system. Inhale through the left, exhale through the left. Imagine the roots of the base of the spine is pushing into the ground and the top of the head is pulling up to the heavens. Deep breath in through the left side of your nostril. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the left. So just 60 more seconds on this side. Imagine you're drawing the breath from the base of the spine all the way to the top of the left side of your body, and then exhaling all the way out towards the left side to the base of the spine. Good, just a couple more seconds. Grounding yourself in this moment, one last breath. And as you exhale, exhale all the air out of your left nostril and release that hand onto the thigh. Taking the left hand this time over the left nostril, fingertips nice and pointed up to the sky. Take a deep breath in through the right side of your nostril and exhale through the right. Bringing in the fire, bringing in the heat. And this side is more activating your sympathetic nervous system. So this is where you stay alert, focused. But we're still going to take our time nourishing the right side of our body. From the base of the spine to the top of the head. And then imagine a waterfall from the top of the head to the bottom of your spine, to the right side, cleansing and rejuvenating this side. Couple more seconds. Inhale. And lengthen the exhale. Good, just 30 more seconds on this side. Inhale. Make this your last breath in through the right side and then exhale through the right and letting go of that left hand. So this time we're going to take about 90 seconds to go through both sides of the nostril. We're going to go over to the right side this time And then we're going to close down the left nostril with the ring finger. So let's start out. Exhale completely through the left side. Inhale through the left. Close the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close down the right nostril. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close down the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close down the right. Exhale through the left. Keep going in your own time, at your own pace. Deepen the breath. Balancing both the left and the right side. The yin and the yang. The divine masculine and feminine. The sun and the moon. The light and the dark. Beautiful. Make this your last round and you're going to exhale on the left. And as soon as you're done, release the arm to the knee and just sit for 2 breaths. Inhaling through both nostrils. Exhaling through both nostrils. Relax the shoulders and the head. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Slowly open your eyes. We're going to move over to our hands and knees this time. So if you're sitting on a blanket or cushion, move it to the side. Taking the hands directly underneath the shoulders, and let's warm up the wrist just ever so slightly. So take the fingertips straight forward and take the shoulders over the wrist. Just give them a little bit of a stretch. So we're going to do a lot of planking, a lot of push-ups, a lot of core work, upper body work. So just moving the hips forward, shoulders over the wrists, over the fingertips, and then back again. Just 1 more like this. Inhale. Beautiful. And exhale. This time, let's move our fingertips so they are facing the left and the right side. So if you can see, I'm just moving my fingertips to this side. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to move left to right this time. So I'm just moving left to right, shoulders are trying to go over those fingertips. Just 1 more on each side. And then slowly and carefully when you come back to center, move those fingertips so they're now facing inward, so palms are up. Beautiful. This time again, we're going to go to left to right. So we're going to get a big stretch on the forearm, on the backs of the arms, the triceps. Beautiful. This time, we're going to take the fingertips, palms open, but we're going to take the fingertips towards the knees now. So you're going to feel the big stretch on that forearm muscle. And very, very carefully, we're just going to sit back. Try not to lift that palm up. You may not go back very far, and that's okay, because we're not used to this movement. So sit back, just 2 more like this. Beautiful. Last one. This time flip the palm so the palm is down but the fingertips are pointing to the toes. So both fingertips are now pointing to the toes, and this time you're going to be able to move a little bit further back and really stretch the front of those forearms. Beautiful. Come back up and then sit back. As you're doing this, remember you're moving from the core. You're engaging the belly button and you're moving from the core, moving from the hips, so you're not actually moving from the shoulders, right? Beautiful. Flip those fingertips back into fingertips pointing forward. Move those knees back so they're directly underneath your hips. And all we're going to do is some scapular retraction. So we're going to push the ground away and then lower and squeeze our shoulder blades back. So we're going to round up our upper back and drop. So it's similar to cat, but we're not going to move anything else apart from our shoulder blades. Beautiful. 2 more like this. Push the ground away and then open. Push the ground away and open. This time taking that right hand all the way up to the ceiling. Open up to the sky. Beautiful. Make sure you've got a little bit of space. We're going to feed that hand right through our hand and our knee, and we're going to hover. So you're going to hover here. Push through that left arm. Open up to the sky. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So we're going to bring it in, feed it through that gap and hover. Do it 1 more time. Up, 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 nice and high. Reach for the ceiling. Open up that side body. And then this time we are going to feed it through and then just rest the shoulder and the head down. Now you can keep your hand where it is. You can stretch it forward or you can take it to your lower back, whatever you prefer. I'm going to keep my hand right next to my arm and give me that stability. So 2 breaths here. Stretching out that side body. Beautiful. Push through that left hand. As you push through, open up to that hand to the sky. Beautiful. Drop that hand back down again. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So open up your left arm. And then we're going to feed it through and hover. Beautiful. 2 more like this. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, in between and hover. So a lot of core control here. Inhale, last one on this one. Sweep it through, hover. And then we're going to drop down our shoulders, our head. And I'm just going to keep my hand close to my body. But if you want to extend it forward, you can. If you want to take your hand to your lower back, amazing. Find what suits you. Listen to your body. 1 more big breath here. Now push through the right hand, lift that left hand all the way up to the sky, nice big stretch, and beautiful, drop it back down again. So we're going to go through a series of movements. I'm going to add on each and every time, okay? So hands in all fours, we're going to go for cat-cow. So we're going to lift up our chest, stick our tailbone up to the sky, and then exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Let's keep doing that 3 more times. Inhale, lift, spread the collarbone open. Exhale, round the spine, belly button to spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. We're going to add in, as we round, we're going to sit back into child's pose, keeping your arms where they are. So as we come back up to all fours, we're going to come up to a cow position. Exhale into cat, and then exhale into child's pose. So coming back up into cow position, open up the chest, open up the collarbone, exhale cat, and then back into child's pose. Use your abdominals. 1 more like this. Inhale, lift, open up the chest, exhale, round. And then back into child's pose. We're going to add on again. So as we come into lift, exhale, round, into child's pose. And we're going to add on coming forward ever so slightly, lifting those knees. So we've got a nice strong body. And then we're going to lower down into that mini chaturanga, straight down into a mini cobra. Release those legs. Take those hands, push them into the ground. Elbows are nice and tight. Collarbone and chest is open. Beautiful. Lower down. Push back onto your knees. Lift into cow. Exhale into cat. Into child's pose. Lift up. Into a mini chaturanga. Lower with control. Elbows nice and close. You can slow down with that one. Really opening up our chest as our feet hit the ground. Slow as you can. Back onto your knees. So remember, we're protecting our spine as we lift. Exhale. Last round. Sit back into those heels. Come back forward. Mini. Lower into that push-up position. mini cobra, and then back into all fours. Beautiful. Okay, let's add on again, but with this time I'm going to introduce the plank position, okay? So as we go into cow position, round into cat, sit back into the heels for child's pose, lift up. Again, we're going to lower with control, and then into a mini cobra, lower back down, and then push yourself into a plank position. Beautiful, nice strong plank here, feet pushing into the ground, palms pushing into the floor. Drop the knees, open up the collarbone and chest into cow. Exhale, cat. Sit back into the hips. Take a breather. Just 2 breaths here. Come all the way back up. So you've got 2 options now. You can continue with a mini chaturanga, or you can come up to a full plank position, and then we're going to lower down nice and slow into that mini cobra. So you've got 2 options there. You can either drop your knees or come into a plank. In this position, we can reverse it. You can either come back onto your knees, or you can push straight up from a plank. So really protect your spine, drop your knees. Let's do that whole sequence again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Sit back into the hips. Move forward. Option 1 is on your knees. Option 2 is a plank position. Lower down to chaturanga. Into that mini cobra. Drop back. You can either push onto your knees or straight up to plank. Beautiful. Drop down those knees. Let's just do this one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Sit back into those heels. Inhale. Exhale, lift. And then plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, lower with control. Inhale, lift to mini cobra. Squeeze those elbows down and back. And then when you're ready, push up into a plank. This time, set yourself up to a downward dog and just pedal out those feet because it's your first down dog of the day. Just stretch out those heels, calves, hamstrings, glutes. Stick your tailbone up nice and high. Push the index finger and the thumb into the mat. Beautiful. And when you're ready, settle yourself into a down dog for 2 breaths. Beautiful. Okay, so let's drop our knees. Let's introduce that whole sequence now. So we're going to go inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Sit back into that child's pose. Inhale, come up. Remember, you can either drop your knees or come into a full plank. Chaturanga. And then into that mini cobra. Back up to a plank. And then down dog. So that is option 1. If you want to take it up another level, we can go into an up dog, okay? So drop down to your knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Sit back into those heels as you inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Or you can go straight into the up dog position. So open up. Shift those hips back to down dog. Pause for 2 breaths. So strong arms, strong navel, strong core, strong legs. Dropping back down to the knees. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Sit back into those heels. Use your core. Lift up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga or mini cobra. Up dog. And then back into down dog. Hold here for 2 breaths. So last time we're going to do this one, and then we're going to drop the cat-cows, and then integrate an added movement, okay? So let's do this one more last time. Drop down to the knees, lift up that chest, exhale, round the back, sit back into those hips. Inhale, lift up that body into a plank position or knees bent, lower into chaturanga, mini cobra, or up dog. And then sweep back into downward dog. Center your left foot in the mat and raise your right leg up to the sky. Nice and high. Beautiful. Take that knee all the way in to the right elbow. Beautiful. Take it all the way back to the sky. So a little bit more ab work. Knee to right elbow. Beautiful. Take it all the way back. Last one. Knee to right elbow. Come all the way in and then drop it down in front of you. Drop that back leg. Whew, hope you're getting warm now. It's getting nice and heated. Beautiful. Okay, so staying in this hip crease, we're gonna lift up those arms and look straight forward. Push your left little toe into the mat. So really push through the right feet, the left toes, open up the chest, 2 breaths here. Beautiful. Trying to simmer down that heat that we've created. Last breath. Beautiful. Lower down those arms, curl that back toe, and then push yourself up to a down dog. Beautiful. Transition into a plank position, chaturanga or small push-up, up dog or mini cobra. Use your core, push back into downward dog. This time center your right foot in the mat and lift that left leg. Take that left foot, knee to left elbow, and extend all the way back up again. Left knee to left elbow. Good, one more, nice and high. Left knee to left elbow, pause, drop it forward, drop that right knee, and then keeping into that hip crease, raise those arms up to the sky. Whew. Now it's definitely getting hot in here. Keep into that hip crease, push down with your right pinky edge toe and your left toes into the mat. Breathe here, one more breath. Beautiful. Lower down those arms, curl that back toe and push yourself into that downward dog. Come over to the plank. Remember, you don't need to do this. If you wanted extra heat, then we can move into chaturanga and up dog. If you are okay, you can always rest in child's pose. Pause here for 2 breaths. Get our breath back. Inhale here. Exhale, relax. Last breath. Beautiful. Center that left foot again into the middle of the mat. Raise that right leg up to the sky. This time, we're going to take the right elbow to left, right knee to left elbow, excuse me. Inhale that right leg high, right knee to left elbow. Take it across as much as you possibly can. Last one. Inhale, and then exhale, cross it over. This time, take that knee open and let's come straight into that pigeon pose. So hold it here. So make sure you're looking back. Is your leg straight? Is it straight back behind you? And then lifting our hip. If our hip is a little bit high, we want to drop that hip down and train the hips to go straight forward and push into the fingertips. So nice king pigeon here. Deep breath in. So if you want to stay here, stay here. If you fancy taking it a little bit more deeper, you can bend into the elbows and hold here. And for those of you who want to obviously go a little bit further, we can take our hands and take our forehead down onto the back of the hands. 3 breaths here. Beautiful. Slowly transition back to the elbows, back to the fingertips, and just curl that back toe in. Scoot that leg all the way back to that three-legged dog. And then this time we're going to scoot our right foot through. And then we're going to come up to a high lunge. 3 breaths here. So we've opened up that right side of the hip, but we're really going to use that strength to really extend that back leg. So try not to bend that back leg. We really want to push that hamstring towards the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, lower those arms. Kick that right foot back. Come into a downward dog. We're going to do everything on that left side this time, okay? So center your right foot in the middle of the mat. Raise that left leg up and left knee to right elbow. Cut it across. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, and then drop yourself down. Whew. Take a breather. Taking those fingertips nice and high, just making sure that foot is extended all the way back behind you. Lift up. If this is enough, if this is the hip flexor you want to stretch, stay in this position. If you want to work on the abductor on your left side, come down to the elbows. And if you want to take it further, take those hands down, forehead onto the mat. 3 breaths here. Beautiful. Slow as you can, lift yourself all the way back up onto your fingertips. Curl that back toe, and what we're going to do is we're not going to go back to downward dog. We're going to lift up and then pop our left foot back again, drop that right knee, and then come into this low lunge. So you're going to feel a big stretch on that right hip flexor. Big breath here. Beautiful. Curl that back toe in and then just lift up that leg and pause. 3 breaths. Oh, my right leg is screaming to me. I shouldn't have done strength training this morning. So I could definitely feel my hamstring. Let's lower our hands down. Kick our foot back to down dog this time. And then just pause here for 2 breaths. Remember, you've got the option of child's pose. We're going to take it up another level. So we're going to increase that right leg right up to the ceiling. Try and take that knee all the way, curl into the nose. See if you can touch your nose. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it here. Drop it forward. And then take that left foot into a nice stance. So you're preparing your body into warrior 1. Raise up that whole body. When you are ready, arms up to the sky. Your back left leg is pushing into the ground. Yeah? So you're trying to get that knife edge of the foot really drive into the mat. And rather than rotating, really going to open up the left hip and push that right hip back. Beautiful. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Let's transition over to warrior 2. So kicking that back leg so it's parallel to the mat. And the front foot is going straight forward. Drop into this position. Inhale here. And exhale. Drop down a little bit deeper if you can. Inhale. Turn that right palm upwards. We're going to reach forward and then take it over behind you. So reach backwards. Beautiful. 2 breaths here. Take that right elbow, take it to the inside of your thigh and open up to the sky. 2 breaths here. If this is a little bit too easy for you, take that arm up alongside your ear. Or if you want to take it up another gear, we're going to take that bottom arm and reach for 3 breaths here. So imagine you're pulling up towards the sky instead of collapsing down into the thigh. So 2 more breaths here. Last breath. Beautiful. This is a quick transition. We're going to take that bottom arm, take it all the way to the inside of the foot. Yeah? We're going to take that bottom leg, transition over into a side plank. 3 breaths here. Reach into the ceiling, pulling that bottom hip up. Take that left hand down. Take yourself into a chaturanga, an up dog, however you wish to get there. Exhale. Beautiful. Take 3 breaths here. Remember, if you want to drop your knees down, if you want to come into child's pose, that is okay too. So we're going to do everything that we've just done on the other side. So when you're ready, lifting that left knee up to the sky, left leg, knee to nose. Left leg raise, knee to nose. One more, left leg raise, knee to nose. Plant that foot forward, drop that back leg so the toes are pointing outwards, and come up when you're ready to a warrior 1. So remember, you're pushing that back knife edge into the mat, and we're pushing that left foot into the floor as well, yeah? So the feet are very, very powerful in this position. 2 more breaths here. Transitioning over to warrior 2. So making sure that front heel is in line with the midfoot and palms are down. Beautiful. Reach forward with that front arm and then exhale. Take it back behind you for that back body. 2 breaths here. Take yourself over to a side stretch. Remember not to lean into this leg. We're trying to just use it as an anchor, but lifting up our whole body and our hip. Inhale here. Exhale, 2 more breaths. If you want to raise that bottom arm, lift up, create some more heat in that body. Metabolism is flaring up. We're ready for the day. 2 more breaths here. Last breath. Remember, take that left hand, if you're coming with me, inside foot. Taking that foot all the way back behind you into the side plank position. So you can either take your hand up or over alongside your ear. 3 breaths here. Squeeze the core, squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes. Beautiful. Drop that right arm down. Drop down to your knees, knees nice and wide. Sit back into child's pose. Just regulate that breath. 5 breaths here. Just breathe. Beautiful. Walk those hands back towards your face. Come to sit up and let's go sit on our mat this time. So find a nice cushion. Are you familiar with Kapalabhati breath? The breath of fire? Yeah? Okay, so you've got 2 options. You can either keep your hands open on the thighs, or you can open up to a V shape, but make sure your palms are open. It's like you're cupping those arms, yeah? So we're gonna straighten up our arms, make sure you're nice and straight. So for 1 minute, we're gonna do Kapalabhati breath and open those arms to the sky. So any blessings will be showering down on you. So what we're gonna do is sharp inhale and exhale through the abdominal, and we're gonna go for 60 seconds, okay? So if you need to take a breath, that's fine. Do what you need for your body. So inhale, exhale completely, inhale 50%, and off you go. anytime you run out of breath, take a deep breath when you're ready, and then carry on. Good, 20 more seconds. Deep breath in, take another sip, take another sip. Join those thumbs together up above you, hold, hold, hold. And then exhale, breathe completely out, arms to the side, ground that energy into the mat. Now you can either stay here for Shavasana or you can lay down on your mat, do whatever you prefer today, and we'll just go through a short meditation. So take your deep breath in and exhale. Just recall how much you've accomplished on your mat today. How much your body was able and capable of showing you strength, resilience, flexibility. Thank your body for being able to show you everything that you're capable of. And deepen this connection with your body through love, compassion, and appreciation. Just one more minute here. Focus on the inhale and exhale. Make this your last breath. Keeping those eyes closed, take those fingertips and palms together, rub your hands vigorously in front of you, initiating all your nerves, every single area. And then take those hands over those eyes, take the heat into those eyes, the windows to your soul, and open those eyes into the darkness. And slowly move those hands to let in the light. Drawing those hands in front of you,